Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, remember. Unbelievable. This is what happens when you have idiots that work for you. You guys didn't turn the TV sound down. Anything else going to go wrong? I mean, like every single time, man. It's the same thing every single time, man. You guys don't check anything around here. I told you to go through everything. Every time you line everything else up here, make sure that, like, things aren't in the way. If I got to put this up here, whatever. And what's wrong with the voice? The voice doesn't sound right. Ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Embarrassing. Look at this. Now we got wardrobe problems. It's the same stuff every time, man. I mean, look at Rigo's show. Nothing ever happens on Rigo's show. Rigo's show's like smooth as a... Alright. Unbelievable, man. I'm telling you, this is the last time. I'm not doing any more shows. You hear me? Down goes Rigo. Down goes Rigo. Probably the first time that's ever been said. Unbelievable. You guys didn't check to see if Rigo's going to go down all night long? I mean, look at this. We didn't even get started yet, and Rigo went down. Did you guys check all the sound? Because the sound wasn't right. I mean, you guys hired me, man. I'm not supposed to be doing all this stuff. This is supposed to be... That's why I'm going with Mike Heck. And we're doing the Heck and Feck show. Because this place is fecked up, man. Did you check the sound levels? We didn't even get started yet. And it's a piece of crap. It's like a Jesse on Fire production. Like the MMA-homes, they got a great production. Well, what do we got? At least we know what team we're on. That MMA RIGO, he don't know what team he's on. MMA RIGO doesn't realize that he's on the wrong team. You need to get on the right team, RIGO. The YouTube rule says that you can't deceive people, RIGO. Going around telling everybody you're straight. You ain't straight. You're on the wrong team, Rigo. You hear me, Rigo? You're on the wrong team. Going around telling everybody that you're a straight man. Let's check your Wikipedia page. See what it says. Yeah, right here. Here it is. MMA RIGO. Yep. Wow. Says it right here on the MMA RIGO Wikipedia page. It says, definitely a straight man, as straight as they go. Yep. Says no wiggly line here. I mean, because when you're straight, you can't walk the fence, man. There ain't no walking the fence in the straight game. On the straight team. You can't walk the fence, Rigo, on the straight team. You guys, what about the microphone? You didn't even tell me to put the microphone on. This really started out as a great, great live stream here. You guys told me you planned stuff all day long. And I get here and you don't have anything for me. You don't even have all the sound right. It's unbelievable. Anyways, our next live stream, okay, instead of starting this one and then going through it and then getting somewhere, now I'm talking about the next one. The next live stream is going to be when I, Simon Feck, 1 foot cock, was teaching Bruce Buffer to do his job right. It was years ago. I'm an old crow. And you ain't no eagle. MMA RIGO, let me tell you that. You ain't no eagle. We're going to go through the eagle thing much later on. I want to get to some other stuff first. We're going to get to John Jones and who he's fighting and where he's fighting and when he's fighting. And you'll see Simon Feck, 1 foot cock, getting some trouble. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So we got 2 live streams. 3 live streams already booked. 2 of them commissioned. Just like this one is too. I'm getting paid for this. I'm getting paid for the next one. I'm getting paid for the next one after that. I get paid for these people. Don't worry about how many views I'm getting. I, Simon Feck, okay? And you MMA holes, listen to you, just reaching 100,000. I started my regular channel 2.5, 3 years ago, and I am over 100,000. Yeah, this isn't my only YouTube channel. That's right. I don't care if you guys don't think I'm a big guy or not. I am. As soon as this channel gets taken down, we're taking this to the big channel, baby. That's right. The MMA Guru knows. The MMA Guru has set his alarm clock to watch the streams of the Simon Feck 1 foot cock show. You ask the MMA Guru if he's ever set his alarm clock to watch my streams. He knows not to mess with me. Yeah, we've talked. He knows not to mess with me. I'm getting paid to do this. That's right. These two people, as a matter of fact, I'm talking about getting paid for different live streams separately. I'm getting paid to do this thing entirely. And these two idiots over here put it together because of the MMA Guru. And I'm like, hey, you guys came to the right guy because I was the original MMA Guru, and this idiot comes along and ruins. Yeah, he got big. I'm big somewhere else. The MMA Guru that you know today stole the name from me, Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. Obviously, I was called the MMA Guru. If you can follow along. You hear me? I mean, we were going to have a nice, fun, pleasant go at reckoning the MMA RIGO. The man that doesn't know what team he's on. MMA RIGO, stop telling people that you're on the straight team. You're not fooling anybody. The very first time I seen your YouTube channel, Mr. MMA RIGO DIXON, we'll get to that. The very first time I seen your live stream, RIGO, was like back in October. And you were talking about Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland happens to be a friend of mine. Basically, everybody in the UFC is a friend of mine. That's right. So you were talking bad about Sean Strickland. It was like back in October. I only watched you for like 7-10 minutes. And now, just recently, last week, I watched you for like an hour and a half. That's it. I've never watched you more than an hour and a half plus like 5-7 minutes. I want to thank the MMA-homes and Jesse on Fire for presenting the thorn in the MMA world side, MMA RIGO. Thanks for bringing it to us. You're like Patty Pimlett's sloppy dog shit, you two, for bringing the MMA RIGO to us. Anyways, I go on back in October, and MMA RIGO's talking about my friend Sean Strickland. And then I don't understand, you know, I was thinking the guy has a funny voice. You think I got a funny voice? I thought the guy had a funny voice, and I mean funny. And he was talking bad about Sean Strickland. So I type in there. And you should have seen RIGO's eyes. They like lit up like, oh my God, there's a straight guy in here. He looked like a deer in headlights. I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, I didn't say that much. I'm just like, hey, stop talking about my friend Sean Strickland. And he was like, oh my God, there's a straight person in here. I mean, I didn't realize it right at the second. But I learned it pretty quick. I'm like, I'm out. This is a gay channel. I'm like, I locked that in my head. The MMA RIGO YouTube channel is a gay channel. And you MMA RIGO, dude, you are seriously, this is for like health reasons. This is why I'm saying this to you, RIGO. You gotta, come on, man. It's like health reasons. You come clean, man. Stop grappling with the straight and the gay thing. Just own it. There's obviously a market for it. They're all in your chat. This isn't how we were going to open the show. How are we going to open the show, guys? Do you remember? Or are you guys too stoned? These guys hired me and they said they're going to help out and everything. Well, we're going to be this big team and everything. That's why we're getting the Heck and the Feck show going. Me and Mike Heck and Simon Feck putting together the Heck and the Feck show. Now, we've been putting this together for a little while, and I've been putting my input into it. And I don't really want to tell you, the input that Mike, I want to leave it to Mike, Mr. Mike Heck, what he, everything, all of his input into the show. Everything that Mike Heck has contributed to the show. Okay? Our show, the Mike Heck and the Simon Feck, the Heck and Feck show, is going to have Nina Drama plant privileges. Okay? I'm in the apex, he's in the apex, so to speak, okay? So we're in there. Alright. So we were going to open the show. And listen to me now. If you are a fan, if you're a fan of the MMA RIGO show, just go ahead and tune out, man. Okay? Because I'm Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. And I believe this is going to be the last show I'm doing here as Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. The Heck and the Feck show is going to go around and it's going to Feckening all you Feckers out there. I mean, what the Feck? You know what I'm saying? It's time to light this town on fire. MMA RIGO, get on the right team. You think you're on the Globetrotters, man. You're on the Nationals. You think you're on the home team. You're on the away team, dude. Okay? There's only 2 teams. The gay team and the straight team. And you claim to be on the straight team, like it says on your Wikipedia page. Dude, when you come back, okay? When you come back clean, MMA RIGO. Come back clean, man. Come back on the gay team. It's healthy. I mean, you're making the straight team look bad. I mean, you understand that? The straight team, the team that I'm on, it's unfair that you claim to be on the team that I'm on. Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. You need to be on the gay team, not the straight team. And that guy, clown them all. The pedophile guy. Clown them all, that's right. It used to be called the Clown Show or something like that. I also learned about him back in October. I also learned about the MMA Guru back in October. I've been hanging out in the Apex since UFC 1. It wasn't called the Apex. UFC 1. Hanging around BKFC's BKFC 1. Yeah. So anyways, RIGO, get on the correct team, man. There ain't no walking the fence either, man. If you're walking the fence, you're on the gay team. Here's another thing too, RIGO. All right, let me introduce this to you right here. We didn't even do the opening of the show yet. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, right here, this is the MMA RIGO. The greatest referee of all time right here, Andrew Glenn. In the corner of the MMA RIGO right here, can you see him right here? Jesse on fire right here. Jesse on fire, can you see him? Let's move him around a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe get the backside look. There you go. Get the full 360. I mean, these three guys up here, not Andrew Glenn, but these three guys up here, they like doing the 360, let me tell you. That's right, Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. Jesse on fire. Hey, you know, Mr. 360. MMA RIGO, Mr. 360. Also, right here, I don't know the guy's name. I've only seen his show a couple times. Probably the best MMA show on the market. MMA-homes. People were kind of saying his name the other day when I was watching the show. I don't know, is his name Stu or something? His last name's probably Pitt, P-I-T-T, Stu Pitt. Anyways, MMA-homes right here in the corner for MMA RIGO. These two stupid idiots right here are the ones that brought you MMA RIGO. If you got a complaint about MMA RIGO, you should go to Jesse on Fire and MMA-homes. Thanks a lot for bringing MMA RIGO in. The guy that doesn't know what team he's on. That's it. We're going to start the show here in a minute. I want you guys to erase everything so far, and we're going to start over. Because this is my last show here. I want a good show. I mean, I want this show to pull in at least 15, 30, 40 views. At least. You thought I was going to say 1,000. It's about every camera can't see it, but right here, look at this. Every camera can't see it, but right here, you see it right here? Simon Feck right here. We broadcast in 48K. Not 4K, 48K. You see that right there? Nobody can compete with that. Simon Feck, 1 foot cock, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's start the show. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Start it over, bookmark it, trademark it, whatever it's timestamp it, whatever it's called. Okay? Get ready. We're going to start the show right here. What a piece of All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's act like we just got here, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock. And remember, people, I want you to remember this. If you can't remember anything about this show, when you get done here, just keep in your head, remember this, people. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock. I want you to remember, ladies and gentlemen, remember, never suck balls. You hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, never suck balls. Because if you suck balls, you get canceled. Like MMA RIGO. MMA RIGO sucks balls. You heard me, ladies and gentlemen. MMA RIGO sucks balls. Don't suck balls like MMA RIGO, people. Simon Feck here, 1 foot cock. That's right. You heard it. MMA RIGO doesn't know what team he's on. MMA RIGO's delusional about what team he's on. MMA RIGO. Dude, you're not on the straight team. Okay? I've seen your chat, man. You need to ban some words. I'll help you out. MMA RIGO, I'll help you out, buddy. Okay? MMA RIGO gets mad because people call him gay or something, you know. What you do, here's what you do. MMA RIGO, this is how you solve the problem. Because I was in there the other day, and you're going on about what's more gay, a blowing a guy or fucking a guy. I mean, you serious? It's MMA, and you're talking about that. What's more gay, a guy that wears rings or a guy that wears bracelets? What's more gay? I mean, you can't. It went on for an hour and a half, and I'm like, where's the MMA part? So you get mad when people go in there and they call you gay. You know what? That's a straight person saying that. Most likely. Go in there, you could ban words from them typing. This will solve your problem, MMA RIGO. Ban the word gay. Ban the word faggot. Ban the word homosexual. Ban the word butthole. Ban the word ass. Just go on and on. Look it up. Look what other words like twink. I looked that up to make this sign right over here about you. And I thought I was making up a word, twink. You know, the twink got twinked. There's a word in there. Go in there and find out what people, other words they use for a certain subject. Put in gay, look at all the other words. Ban every one of those words. I'm getting somewhere, you hear me? MMA RIGO, ban all those words. Then the people can't call you gay. And then, therefore, you won't have any gay comments in your chats. And then you can talk about MMA stuff and straight boy stuff. You know, like fucking chicks and stuff. You know, birds. You call yourself an eagle. I might look like a black crow, but yeah, I'm in the apex, right? We've settled that, right? I'm in the apex. You know what's right by the apex? It's the Air Force. We'll get to that in a minute. Simon Feck here. 1 foot. Matter of fact, right here. You call yourself an eagle. I'm a Thunderbird, dude. Here's a challenge coin. I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? Do we have it? There it is. Oh, it's this one over here. No? Dude, what camera we got going on here? Alright, let's do this camera. Right here. That's a Thunderbird challenge coin. Yeah. These things just don't grow on trees. You hear me? I'm a bird. Stop calling yourself an eagle. The Screaming Eagles Army unit. Stop calling yourself an eagle and a broken beak. You ain't nothing but a broken twink is what you are. Thunderbird right here. That's why I go into Apex. Got stationed there, man. Now look what Simon Feck's into. You see this right here? Anybody see it? Oh, Simon Feck's just got a small YouTube channel. Dude, I got a big channel somewhere else. The MMA Guru knows not to mess with me. The MMA Guru's been watching me longer than anybody else. Now everybody else is coming on starting to watch me now. This is exactly what we want. We're not looking for views. We're just looking for anybody to see it. All you got to do is see it. I could call Dana White any second. I know all these guys. There's a message coming. We're going to wait till the MMA Guru gets over here into the United States. He knows it. I don't think he's going to come. He says he's coming. But right now we're getting commissioned to talk about the MMA RIGO. Then we got MMA Holes, Bruce Buffer, and the Clown 'em all guy getting paid for every one of those. Sometimes, people, it's not the views, right? As long as you're getting paid. Go ahead and make fun of Simon Feck and the Simon Feck 1 Foot Cock Show. And then these two idiots over here. All right, let's, before, we got about 20 or 30 things to get to, okay? But first, I'm going to introduce everybody up here. That's how it goes around here. You're like, why does he have all these stupid things? That's another thing, too, the MMA Holes guy. I go on his chat the other day, or live stream or whatever, and I type something in. And he goes, hey, you're that guy that plays around with dolls and toys and stuff. I mean, what's up with you, man? You're playing with toys. I swear to God, this is the honest truth. So I go out and I come right back in. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going to talk to this guy. And he's holding up, he's sponsored by somebody. He's selling a figurine. And he's holding up a figurine. It was 30 seconds after that. He's holding up a figurine. Area Hawaii has 16,000 freaking toys in his thing. Then you look at, I don't know, the MMA fighting on SBN. All you guys got toys and everything in the background. That stuff, the stuff that you have, that stuff, people can come in your house and see it. We're in a traveling, what do you call this thing? It's like a pull-behind trailer behind a bus. This thing is mobile. This isn't at anybody's house. Well, sometimes it's parked at, a house, okay? This is a travel trailer. We bring this places. Then we fold it up, and we put a different set in here. Simon Feck's a little tiny channel. I'm big, dude. And I don't have to prove anything. The MMA Guru knows everything that's going on. This is a battle between Simon Feck and MMA Guru. That's what's going on here. Then we get commissioned to do other stuff. Like talk about Rigo. By the way, Rigo's up in Canada right now. His income goes down. He hates his dad. He's up at his dad's wedding right now. His dad's dog, when he was a young kid, his dad's dog dry humped his leg. True story, ladies and gentlemen. His dad's dog dry humped his leg, and he's blaming that. Why are you blaming that? You're a straight guy. What are you blaming the dog for doing? Dry humping you, and it's giving you trouble? The MMA RIGO hates his dad. His dad's a cool old guy, plays guitar, drinks. I don't know if he smokes. He's at the right age, like, I don't know, late Vietnam, 70s guy. Big drug addict and shit. Obviously banging a chick right now. He's marrying her this weekend. The MMA RIGO hates his dad. Because the MMA RIGO is a sick man, okay? And I'm not talking about this, that, and everything. I'm talking about sick. The MMA RIGO is a sick man. Like, let's say the MMA RIGO has a cold, or the flu or something, okay? And he didn't, like, say, wear a mask, okay? And then, you know, he sneezed. And he gave the cold or the flu to somebody else. So he's mad at his dad because his dad got mad at him for that. Now his income, you know, got shut down. So all of a sudden, oh yeah, my dad's getting married. I'll go see my dad. You know that dude's moving back to Canada, right? That's not a man. That's not a... I can't say that. That's not a man. Man up and do what you gotta do, dude. Dig a ditch. You're a straight guy. Ladies and gentlemen, UFC Arkansas, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming up in your future. The UFC Arkansas. Arkansas, or whatever you want. We'll go through that lineup. The MMA RIGO, are we still? Okay. Listen to me, people. The MMA RIGO, when he gets 1,000 subscribers, he's saying he's going to reveal something. I hope he reveals that he's a gay man. Okay? The MMA RIGO, when he reaches 1,000 subs, he's going to reveal, hopefully, that he's a gay man and he's not on the straight team. I mean, hey, listen, he's not officially on the straight team, but, you know, just to, like, you know, move him along, we're going to tell him we're going to trade him to another team. Go over there and get some intel, MMA RIGO. Get some intel over there on the gay team. The MMA Guru, when he reaches 1,000 subs, he's going to reveal. It's like a prize picks thing, right? You know, we should have minty bets. You know minty bets? We should have minty bets. Do a video on MMA RIGO, what he's going to reveal when he reaches 1,000 subs, ladies and gentlemen. You know, instead of calling it like prize picks, we'll call it surprise picks. Like, you know, what's he going to reveal? That he's straight? Ladies and gentlemen, the reason MMA RIGO, start over again, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason MMA RIGO became a YouTuber in the first place is because he heard the word subs. And it turned him on. He's like, hey, get some subs. That's like a terrible stand-up joke or something, isn't it? Who wrote that? I'm looking over here on the board. Who wrote that one? That's like a stand-up joke. We're not doing stand-up jokes. At least I'm not. We're not portraying to try to be funny. It's like it's hidden behind the scene kind of funny stuff. Behind the scenes, okay? Embarrassing. Who wrote that one? Now you messed the show up again. What else we got on this stupid thing? All right, we got to get into the Nina Drama talking showerhead. We did the Strickland thing. We did the words thing. We basically did the bird thing. I mean, forget the board over there. I mean, MMA RIGO. The MMA RIGO, he is like the poster boy of the straight man. I mean, anything that you think of as being the straight man, it's RIGO all the way. I mean, in his chat, all they do is talk about gay stuff all day long. Maybe it's like anti-gay or something. The straight guys don't go around talking about gay stuff all the time. It's embarrassing. All right, so the rest of the people around here, right here, you see it right here. You got DC, right here in the middle, Joe Rogan, and John Anik, ladies and gentlemen. Next to him, right over here, you got Dana White and the Money Machine. See him right over there? Dana White and the Money Machine. And Dana White only hires bald people, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Dana White only hires bald people, ladies and gentlemen. That's why he hired Minty Betts. That's right. Goes right along with Toyo Tires, like John Anik. Ladies and gentlemen, sponsored by Toyo Tires. And then Minty Betts goes, yeah, bald tires. And then Dana White was like, you're hired, Minty Betts. Minty Betts is bald, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. There's one thing about over on the MMA RIGO channel, they don't seem to talk about women very much. Isn't that kind of strange? Like last week or something, I was listening to it right before we went live, right? Usually listen to somebody. Kind of, background noise or whatever. They didn't mention one girl in an hour and a half, but they just talked about gay stuff the whole time. I do remember, too, one person asked, would somebody beat up somebody or something like that? There was one question in an hour and a half. And then RIGO goes, oh, yeah, I think so-and-so, beat him up, and that was it. The rest of it was straight gay stuff. Yet, MMA RIGO claims to be a straight man, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this. MMA RIGO, you can't hold the fence. When you're in the octagon, MMA RIGO, you can't hold the fence. Okay? You're straight or you're gay. Holding the fence, you're gay, dude. Now, why I'm bringing all this up, ladies and gentlemen, it's healthy, okay? It's a terrible world that people live in. Just dude, you're a public figure. Do the world a favor and just come out and say you're gay. There's a market for it, dude. It's healthy. Also, who we have right here, ladies and gentlemen, running the camera right here, the cameraman right here, Kyle McGregor, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new to the set today, right here, you see him right here. He's been on the show before, but not for what he's doing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Our television grip. Now, don't get excited, MMA RIGO, when I'm calling this guy right here the television grip. The television grip right here, the rock of the show, ladies and gentlemen, the rock. That's right. He's running the cables, holding the cables, moving the cables for Conor McGregor, the cameraman right there, ladies and gentlemen. Also over here, back in the back, we've got an update for you. Nobody told me this thing wasn't running back here. Dude, you guys, what are you guys doing? Excuse me. You guys don't, you got to tell me when these cameras aren't working and stuff. It's unbelievable. You guys are like idiots, man. I mean, it's cool to smoke pot and everything, but smoke pot and be alert. No wonder you hired me for this. This is the worst show ever, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so back here, ladies and gentlemen, you have Nina Unibrow Drummer, Bryce Sutters Mitchell, and Eddie Bravo, ladies and gentlemen. The Flat Earthers. Now, Nina Drama has a product out. It's called the Nina Drama Talking Showerhead. That's right, the Nina Drama Talking Showerhead. The showerhead gives advice, and it also gives wisdom, gives you knowledge. Today, the show is sponsored by the Nina Drama Talking Showerhead. There's two more people up here, and we'll get to those in a minute. The MMA RIGO went online to try and buy a Nina Drama Talking Showerhead. Originally, he was denied, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why they would deny a straight man, let me tell you that, but he was denied a Nina Drama Talking Showerhead, ladies and gentlemen. Eventually, we reached out and gave MMA RIGO a talking showerhead. He returned it like 3 days later, and he said that the men's button was broke. Because on the Nina Drama Talking Showerhead, there's a female voice and there's a male voice. And MMA RIGO said that the male voice is broken. So he sent the Nina Drama Talking Showerhead back. Why would a straight man send the Nina Drama Talking Showerhead back if it only has a female voice? Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. You get yourself a Nina Drama Showerhead, and it's pumping out a female voice. That's going to be good enough. Why would you send it back? Because it doesn't portray a male voice. It doesn't make a bit of sense. Oh, man. So anyways, Mr. MMA RIGO, he got the showerhead, and they gave him some advice. Hey, MMA RIGO, this is the Nina Drama Talking Showerhead. And let me tell you something. That Nina Drama's been trying to get a hold of you on the phone. You won't answer the phone. Now, next time Nina Drama calls you on the phone, MMA RIGO, make sure you answer the phone, you big, stupid dummy. You hear me? I mean, how come you ain't answering the phone when Nina Drama calls you? Because I told Nina Drama to give you a call on the phone and let you go ahead and get an interview with her and tell the world why they should believe that you're a straight man. You hear me? I want you to do an interview with Nina Drama and tell her that you're a straight man. You hear me? So MMA RIGO has been avoiding any type of interview. And he's been avoiding any kind of questions of anybody questioning him on his straightness, let's say, okay? When I went on his stream or whatever, his live stream back in October, he said he had a wife. Now, only the second time I've ever been on his live stream was a couple days ago. And real quick, he had mentioned about his girlfriend. So what happened between October and just a couple days ago? He got divorced, and then he got a girlfriend. Produce a girl for me, MMA RIGO. 'Cause, man, I mean, how come you ain't answering the phone when Nina Drama calls you? 'Cause I told Nina Drama to give you a call on the phone and let you go ahead and get an interview with her and tell the world why they should believe that you're a straight man. You hear me? I mean, how come you ain't answering the phone when Nina Drama calls you? 'Cause I told Nina Drama to give you a call on the phone and let you go ahead and get an interview with her and tell the world why they should believe that you're a straight man. You hear me? I mean, how come you ain't answering the phone when Nina Drama calls you? 'Cause I told Nina Drama to give you a call on the phone and let you go ahead and get an interview with her and tell the world why they should believe that you're a straight man. You hear me? I mean, how come you ain't answering the phone when Nina Drama calls you? 'Cause I told Nina Drama to give you a call on the phone and let you go ahead and get an interview with her and tell the world why they should believe that you're a strai You know what? Getting commission for this is a tough one, okay? I like doing streams that are fun. Because I'm Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. I've been dealing with the UFC for years. Ain't nobody got more inside information than me. And I don't go around, I'm not talking about any of that stuff. I'm talking about the MMA guru. I have more information. There's only one other person that's in the Apex Lab. I don't want to tell you if my office is right next to DC's office or not. But anyways, DC's in there. You know, and Dana White's there. I call him Chael, but you know, Chael Sonnen. He's not in there as much, but he gets a lot of info. There isn't too many people that get a lot of info. You get Jose Youngs from MMA Fighting on SBN. You got Oscar. You got Amy Kaplan. You got Kenny. Once in a while, James Lynch comes around. You know, some other people, you know. I don't know, there's about 8 other ones. There's about 15 people that are there all the time. That interview people, that, you know, get to talk to the fighters and talk to other people and knowing what's going on around there. It's a very small group. I know more than any of you. MMA Holes, I know more than you. Jesse on Fire, more than you. Lucas Thomas and Thomas Tracy and, I mean, how many Lucases are we going to have? MMA Joey. The other dude down there in Tampa, what's his name? MMA Experts. There's another guy that's plural. I mean, why are you plural, dude? AJ is his name or something, right? And all these people that you're listening to don't know jack shit. Simon Feck, 1 foot cock knows. The MMA guru, he's starting to get his little fat little paws around. He's starting to get some information. But if he had some information, he would definitely tell you. The MMA guru's cousin is Mick Parkin. Ain't nobody talking about him. So you see, Simon Feck, 1 foot cock, knows stuff, okay? I know who John Jones is going to fight and who he ain't going to fight. All right, let's listen to me, man. John Jones is not going to fight Tom Aspinall because of Tom Aspinall and the association that he has with the MMA guru. Underneath Tom Aspinall is Mick Parkin. The MMA guru went ahead and made some videos on John Jones saying that he's gay. Now, if it's true or not, he happens to be a married man. The MMA guru is supposedly a millionaire and is a virgin. There ain't no chick hanging around his house. The MMA guru is a millionaire and is a virgin. That's what he's telling you, ladies and gentlemen. The MMA guru was asked, who has the biggest penis in the UFC? He blurts out right away a bunch of people that have big penises and a bunch of people that don't. What kind of straight man's going to come up with an answer just like that about who has a big penis and who doesn't? The MMA Guru came up like lickety-split like that. Somebody said, who has a big penis in the UFC? And right away he comes up with Conor McGregor. Then he's going into who doesn't have a big penis in the UFC. He comes up with DJ Dillashaw, TJ Dillashaw, whatever his name is, Henry Cejudo, Daniel Cormier, John Jones, somebody else I can't remember it right now. There was 5 that had little penises. His favorite fighter, the MMA Guru's favorite, the MMA Guru's favorite fighter is Robert Whittaker. Listen to me now. The MMA Guru's favorite fighter is Robert Whittaker. And we don't need meaty bets to put up, a prediction on who has the biggest penis according to the MMA Guru in the UFC, now do we? When I just told you his favorite fighter is Robert Whittaker. The MMA Guru's favorite fighter is Robert Whittaker. The MMA Guru says that the biggest penis in the UFC is Robert Whittaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. You heard it here first. The MMA Guru is going around telling people that Robert Whittaker has the biggest penis in the UFC. He also mentions that Robert Whittaker is his favorite fighter. Let me say that again. Ladies and gentlemen, we were just talking about the MMA RIGO. Now, we're going to get to clown them all here in a minute. We were just talking about MMA RIGO, and he claims to be a straight guy. The MMA Guru claims to be a straight guy as well. He claims that he's a millionaire. He's a virgin. A 26-year-old virgin. The MMA Guru's favorite fighter is Robert Whittaker. The MMA Guru announced with his findings, his journalism, however he found out that Robert Whittaker has the biggest penis in the UFC, God only knows. So there you go. You got the MMA RIGO, you got the MMA Guru. Who else are we going to call out? Like MMA Joey? MMA Joey has a fiance. I told him that fiancés are overrated, and he giggled a little bit. Ain't no man going to be giggling like that. There's something up with the MMA Joey guy. The clown them all guy did a little thing on who's gay and who's not gay. So then I talked to AJ, the MMA experts. If that's his name, I can't remember. The MMA experts guy. I tell him, I say, hey, the clown them all guy said that you're gay. You should have seen the look in his eyes. He looked like, a deer in the headlights. Kind of like when I went on the MMA RIGO and told him to stop talking about my friend Sean Strickland like that. And he's like, he had that look like a deer in the headlights look. Like, oh my God, there's a straight guy in my chat here. I'm probably going to have to kick him out. It's another thing, too. The MMA RIGO's kicking out straight people. Somebody comes in my chat, keeps talking about gay shit. I mean, maybe I'll kick them out. But hey, live and let live, right? Ban some words. The MMA RIGO, he ain't banning no words because he likes talking. Obviously, it's pretty obvious. I mean, he's the one going around, what's more gay, wearing rings or bracelets? Dude, it's not the same as straight guy talk. Straight guy talk and go, man, these son of a bitches wearing these rings and these bracelets. It's both together. This is like what's worse or what's more gay. Come clean, Rigo. MMA Guru, you need to come clean too, man. The Clown 'em All show, or it used to be like the Clown show. Okay? Everybody that comes into his chat, he labels them as pedophile. He's attracting pedophiles. In the chat, in MMA Rigo's chat, there's a bunch of gay talk. One guy, that's a bunch of pedophiles, the Clown show, the Clown 'em All show, he claims it's his show. He's going around telling everybody that he's got pedophiles or a ped or a pedo and all this other stuff in his chat. It's like everybody. He calls everybody that. I don't know if they are or not, but it's like he's attracting them in there. And then you got MMA Rigo, a bunch of guys, everybody's talking about gay stuff. You don't see people talking about gay stuff in my stuff. The batteries, bro, you guys didn't even plug in the electric on this. Come on, man. Somebody get over here and plug the electric in. Okay, we just can't seem to get the Nina Drama Talker showerhead in. This is the worst live stream we've ever done. It's the last live stream that we're ever going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Simon Feck, 1 foot cock. That's right. This is it. You guys need to give the money back to everybody else. I'm not doing this anymore. And I'm telling you right now, well, we're not doing it anymore. It doesn't matter. I mean, what are you doing commissioning this stuff? Putting down MMA Rigo. He's just a straight guy trying to get his game on. Going around having a 16-year-old kid asking him if he's scrubbing his balls or not. That's what a straight guy does. A straight guy has a 16-year-old kid going on asking him, hey, are you scrubbing your balls? Hey, are you grappling yourself in the shower? Oh my God. That's exactly what a straight man does, Rigo. A straight man doesn't go around graping little kids over the internet. Hey, Rigo. Hey, are you scrubbing your balls in the shower? Where is he? Hey, Rigo, are you scrubbing your balls in the shower? You faggot. Hey, MMA Rigo. Hey, what are you doing in the shower, Rigo? You fucking faggot. Hey, listen here. Listen here. MMA Rigo. Dude, you're on the wrong team, dude. You're claiming to be on the straight team. You need to get somewhere else, boy. You ain't on the straight team. You can't go around deceiving people on your YouTube channel. Go around telling everybody you're straight. That's deceiving people. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Feck, 1 foot cock.